Greetings, greetings, beautiful family of the light, beautiful souls, beautiful humans on this glorious day. Now there's a day, it's a 7-7. I love the number 7. And when I used to play handball, that was my number in Germany when I was a kid. And yeah, it's also about the alignment at the moment, the Sirius gateway, our spiritual sun, and the powerful energies that are working with us, those of us who are deep in the inner process, in the alchemy of returning back to origin, returning back to love, returning back to who we truly are, our eternal essence. Yeah, remembering, reprogramming, because we've been so conditioned. That is the human condition. So let's drink some return to origin water. And as I drink and also listening to the powerful water stream there, I chose again this portal this morning because there is no car noise. The world is getting so busy, and we got to find those places in peace, in nature, where it's quiet, where we can fine-tune with the sound of the birds, the humming of earth. Look at these beautiful two. They've been sitting there every morning recently. Ah, yeah. There's also some swamp hens down in there, and yeah, this is not luxury or laziness. This is the deep work to receive the energies from our mother, to allow ourselves to feel. Oh, there he's swimming. It's beautiful to watch. And oh yeah, big birds, big birds. I think it's a cormorant, but it doesn't matter. It's beautiful, powerful big birds. Yeah, in a pair. Yeah, the space to feel, so that we can truly heal. We cannot bypass the healing, really deep healing of our nervous system, yeah, of our traumas that most of us have experienced on all levels. Yeah, and yeah, what is trauma? You know, it's memories, it's experiences that at the time we did not process properly, and it changed our psyche, it changed our body. That's proven by epigenetics. You know, it can create a whole new pattern of how we operate. Think of the wounded hearts. Yeah, the wounded hearts that can have been wounded as infants, as toddlers, as even in utero, and taken on from our parents, and then the hearts, locking the hearts and locking and locking and locking. What I'm also really feeling since I began speaking is my throat chakra. Wow, that only has come on since I started this transmission. So yeah, there's also so many hurts, traumas to the throat. We said something and we were put down, or whatever that can have been as a little. When we were little, before we could think and make sense of that, and then we suppressed our voice. Yeah. So, yeah, deep healing. Deep healing is re-feeling again, and then with our wisdom today and our embodied mother, father, child, healing whichever part needs healing. By re-feeling, by repatterning, by making sense of what actually happened. Yeah, and by rising in our light, being held by Mother Nature, drinking the right water that helps our body to shift because it's so microclustered, so it can get really into our cells and help our body to reprogram. Yeah, because all symptoms are a reflection of a state of consciousness, of belief systems, yeah, that can show up in all different ways. And right now, we are especially also addressing really the physiology. So I've been healing also deeply with the water, because water is medicine. Nature is medicine. Yeah, the animals are medicine, the plants are medicine. As we sit under trees and receive from them, we shift, we heal into wholeness, into softness, into expressing freely. Yeah. You know, no one is ever scared of us. They are only scared to see themselves when our light shines bright and we are a mirror. Yeah, as in my eyes, you see yourself. The love in me sees the love in you, and you see yourself in me. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the healing has to be done alone. Has to be done alone, where our energy is very contained within ourselves. No partner, no, yeah, just real alone time. All one to come into our oneness. Yeah. Like I shared yesterday, movement is so essential in working with the sun, absorbing the sun, so essential. And the right water. So, my mission here as a soul is actually to be deeply in the flow with life, to live so fully that I forget everything. I am life. Yeah, that is my purpose. And through that I activate. Yeah. So whatever else I am doing, sharing, that is all part of that. Yeah. When we remember who we truly are, what we are here for, and what we are choosing. Yeah. And I am deeply, deeply connected to the deep flow of life. And I've gotten deeper, deeper into it since drinking this water. Returning me to origin, which is my deep flow. Yeah. and experiencing letting go and coming deeper, deeper, deeper inside. All is inside of me. The letting go I have been seemed at first forced to, but the letting go I have been guided to for so long. Yeah, since arriving here in this body. Yeah, it has been teaching me so much. And yeah, keeping opening my heart. Living heart and soul led. And yeah, so in my vortex as well, and sharing this water, these water machines, this water technology with others, I'm calling those of you in who are aligned, and also some of you who are builders, who are really good at that. I feed this network with my consciousness, with my love, directly in my inner circle, assisting my team, my soul tribe, to just be what they came here for to be, to activate that fully. And that can be whatever. It's just being fully activated also with this water. And some of you might be builders, who are really awesome at bringing this to other people. And every one of us has different skills and different strengths. Yeah, that makes the dream work, the teamwork. Yeah. If I do too much with systems and all of that, my flow gets blocked. I have to be really freely flowing and living, and then all flows. Yeah. So it's very unconventional, and I have to trust. I am trusting that more and more and more, versus feeling that's wrong. It's not. Yeah. And breaking the chains, creating legacy is a very deep, how do you say, it requires everything from us to do that. Yeah. But those of us who have been doing it, we have been given the keys. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones the ancestors gave the key to. Everybody prepared, and then we got the key, those of us who are doing this, who are facilitating this. Yeah. Freeing of programs and freeing out of all these constructs. Yeah. So yeah, we have been commissioned to this. We've been put into place for this. This is our role as spirit, soul embodied. Those of us whose role that is. Yeah. Yeah. We recognize each other by frequency. as we have turned discernment back on. I remember discernment being completely turned off, numb. That's a scam in humanity. It leads to distortion and not knowing what is right for us, who is right for us. It's because we were turned off. It happens a lot through certain substances shot into your blood, and just the collective, the water, fluoride in the water, all the chemicals, everything. Creating hormonal imbalances as well. It's a whole scam. So no wonder that what is real is often considered a scam, like this water. Some people think it's a scam. A 51-year-old scam, medically graded in Japan, highest water technology. That are people running on scam programs where it's too painful to see the scam they have been living under for their whole life. It is painful and confronting when we realize a true scam, but when we are distorted and can't smell properly and discern, it starts also with a scam of the artificial perfumes that is in deodorants, in soaps, in washing powders, turning your true sense of smell off. You know that too, when women are on birth control tablets, if they choose a partner in that time, once they go off that birth control pill, they often don't like the smell of their partner anymore, and the partner doesn't actually match because the female was totally distorted. And then the whole system distorted and turned off, deep wounding. So what we are healing from is massive. And many of us are also really exhausted from it on some level. But then I have been finding ways, and also with this water, to strengthen myself and to be really strong and also soft. So strong was easy. Strong was also a coping mechanism. What I had to really have been having to do is surrender and become soft. Do nothing and really allow the healing. Because I had never done that in my life. Really giving it space. And often we can't, mothering little children and all of that, and often before that we worked continuously and we cannot do it then. So now it's time to reclaim our energy, reclaim our discernment, reclaim our health, and reclaim our true wealth. And the wealth, yes, for our comfort, and the wealth coming, the wealth being for our impact. Because we need it now for the impact we are here to make on our next level. It took a while to realize that, to open it, to shift out of the scarcity programs, opening to receiving. It's been a full-on journey. And my heart goes out to you, and my compassion, if you have been doing this and in this as well. It's not a walk in the park, even though it is. But it is getting easier and easier. We might then get sometimes, we're never there. It just keeps going. And it's like climbing a mountain. You have an easy path and then it gets harder again, easy, harder. But when you get it and don't give up anymore and are out of the victim and in the empowerment and shift it into the new earth,